Hello and welcome to Life at Home. My name is Abby, and today we have a 30-minute flow focusing on our heart chakra. So today will be a celebration of the love that we have for ourselves, and we'll be doing that through a little bit of movement, breath, and meditation. So go ahead, hop on your mat, and let's get started. All right, we're gonna begin in a seat. So just come to a comfortable seat. Maybe you sit in hero's pose, or maybe you come to Sukhasana, easy seat. Whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe you begin to tap inward, closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, let it go. We'll begin to find some easy neck circles here, bringing the chin to the chest, just finding some nice gentle movement. We'll do 3 in each direction, continuing to bring attention to the breath. Just noticing how it feels to be still here, landing on the mat. We'll come back to center. We'll reach the arms out wide. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, give yourself a hug. Again, maybe close the eyes here, feeling the warmth of your own embrace. Noticing how it feels to show yourself a little bit of love. Whispering something kind to yourself. Bringing something to mind that you're grateful for. We'll inhale, reach the arms back out. And then reach them up and draw the hands down through heart center. Again, pausing here and just setting an intention for the rest of our time together. Maybe a word or a feeling that you would like to cultivate. Maybe that is something as simple as self-love, self-compassion, showing yourself some grace and patience. Sealing that in with a big breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, let it go. We'll blink open the eyes, shake it out. Making our way into camel pose. So if you have some blocks, this is a great place for them. We'll place them behind us near our feet. And then we'll begin to slowly push the hips up. So you can kind of adjust the intensity here. You can come up onto the highest setting of the blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can tuck your toes under and reach for the ankles. If it feels good here, maybe you drop the head all the way back. I don't think I can do that with my mic, without my mic falling off, but dropping your head all the way back, finding a nice throat opener, heart opener here. Taking a big inhale, engaging through the glutes to protect the lower back. And then we'll slowly tuck the chin, come down. We'll find this again. This time we'll come into dancing camel. So keeping the left hand down either on the mat, your ankle, or a block. And we'll reach the right arm up. Feeling that stretch in the side body. Big inhale. Exhale, sweep it down and around. Left arm comes up. Send the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, and then exhale, come down and around. We'll do one more each side. Big inhale here, really opening up through the heart, extending through that right arm. Switching sides. Left arm comes up, squeeze those glutes, and exhale, let it go. We'll find a little counter stretch here coming into rabbit, bringing the forehead down to the earth, reaching the arms long beside you. You can stay here, or maybe you begin to press up onto the crown of the head. You can reach and grab the backs of the feet, to feel that nice opening in the back of the heart and the shoulders. And then exhale, come down, slowly roll up, and we're going to make our way to downward facing dog. Tucking the toes under, sending the hips up, and then pedaling out here. This is our first time in downward facing dog. Just settling in, feeling that nice stretch in the back of the legs. The goal here is to lean into sensation. The furthest expression of a pose in yoga is not always the fanciest or the most Instagrammable. It's often just what allows you to feel the best, to feel the most sensation. From here, we'll find some stillness, and then we'll reach the right leg up 3-point. And then we'll bend the knee and open the hip for our first time here. So planting the left heel on the mat. Maybe you point and flex the right toes, find some ankle circles. Re-extend the leg, and then we'll step it in between the hands, and then drop down onto that left knee. Inhaling the arms up, coming into Anjaneyasana, and then we're going to sweep the right arm up and back, or down and back rather, coming into a low lunge twist. Reaching the left fingertips up, hinging back for exalted warrior. Coming back through our twist, swing the back arm up. Going for another heart opener here. Bend the elbows, cactus the arms. Open up through the heart. Reach the arms back up. We're going to hinge forward, bringing the hands to the inside of that right foot. And then we're going to swivel the left toes off the mat, coming into a little modified extended side angle. So our right palm will stay planted. Great place for a block here under that palm. And then we'll reach the left arm up. You can use the right arm to kind of push the leg away to feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. And then we're going to come up into warrior two arm. So we're in this like modified warrior two. And then we're going to reach the left arm back, right leg extends, coming into a modified side angle towards the back of the mat. Really trying to open up through the heart here, lifting the heart up towards the sky. And then we'll begin to crawl forward, meeting in a half split at the front of the mat. Flexing those toes up towards the face, bringing the nose down towards the knee. crawling forward. We're gonna tiptoe those right toes to the left side of the mat and come into half pigeon. So a little interesting transition there. You can get here however feels best. Staying elevated here in the chest, and then we'll reach the left arm up and over, bend the left knee, and see if you can grab the top of the foot for a little quad stretch. Maybe you're here, or maybe you begin to pull the ankle, the heel down towards the glute. And if you want to go even further, you can hook the toes to the crook of the arm and then reach the right arm up, coming into, I think this is called mermaid. The best thing about yoga is you can kind of just name a pose whatever, because I've heard teachers call yoga poses all sorts of things. So this is mermaid. Cheese pretzel, yeah, I like that too. Chocolate covered pretzel. We'll release it. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Press up, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Nice job. Pedaling out the feet here. Recentering. We'll reach the left toes up on the inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. Finding whatever movement you found on the other side. The ankle circles. We'll re-extend. Carve a line down the center of the mat, and then step it in between the hands. Dropping down to that back knee. Inhale the arms up. Pushing the hips forward here. We'll swing the left arm back, coming into our open arm twist. And then slowly begin to drop the left fingertips to the back of the right thigh. Coming into exalted warrior. Untwisting, sending the left arm up. Finding length, and then we'll cactus the arms, open up through the heart here. Breathing. Inhale the arms up, and then we'll place both hands on the inside of that left foot. Maybe you bring a block here. Swiveling those right toes open, and we'll come into our little modified side plank, or modified side angle rather. Maybe looking up towards those fingers. Breathing here. And then we'll push into that front foot, coming into warrior two arms. Straightening through the left leg and meeting in our modified side plank. The left fingertips reaching up, spiraling the heart open. Feeling that nice stretch in the side body. And then we'll slowly begin to crawl forward, meeting in our half splits. Flexing those toes towards the face. Dropping the nose down towards the knee. We'll slowly crawl forward. Shimmy those left toes over, meeting in half pigeon. Nice tall spine here. And then we'll begin to reach the right arm back, maybe bending that knee, sending the heel towards the glute, and then maybe transitioning into our chocolate covered pretzel mermaid. If you're not quite here yet and you'd like to get here, a good option is to grab a strap. So maybe next time, or when you're practicing on your own, you grab a strap and wrap it around the foot, and then you can kind of use that for a little leverage. We'll slowly release here, push into the hands, press the hips up, downward facing dog. Nice job. Now that we're nice and warmed up, we'll transition into our standing series. Inhale, reach those right toes up, 3-point. Coming into twisted cheetah, sending the knee to the left elbow. Turning on the core. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. This time we're going to come all the way up into crescent lunge so that that left knee is off the mat. Reaching up. And then we're going to reach the arms back, maybe interlacing the fingers like this, or you can grab opposite elbows. And then this is your preference here. You can keep that left heel lifted, or you can come into warrior one legs. We're going to transition into humble warrior. So kind of just see what feels best for you. Pushing the palms together, lifting up through the heart. And then we'll slowly begin to hinge forward, both shoulders coming to the inside of the right knee. Trying to push the hands or the elbows towards the front of the mat here. And then trying to, as best you can, send the energy of the left hip forward. Big breath here, and then we'll slowly begin to come up, lifting up. We'll bend the elbows, cactus the arms, come into another heart opener here. Reach back up, continue reaching all the way forward, coming down, meeting in lizard. So dropping down onto that left knee. And then we're going to transition into extended side angle. So similar to what we did earlier, but we're going to come up this time, swivel open, and reach the left arm up. So last time our knee was down, we're just leveling up a little bit here. Pressing into the feet, really strong core here as we press all the way up to warrior two. Breathing here, making sure the shoulders are over the hips. And then we'll reach up and back peaceful. Feel that nice stretch in the side body. Windmill the arms down. Maybe you flow through a vinyasa, or you can just meet us in downward dog. And we'll find that same sequence on the left. Inhale, left toes up, 3-point. Twisted cheetah here, knee to right elbow. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, step it through. Inhale those arms up, crescent lunge. We'll reach the arms back, interlacing the fingers, lifting up through the chest. And then we'll begin to bring the chest down. Humble warrior. This is also called exalted warrior. Reaching the thumbs towards the front of the mat. We'll slowly release our bind. Come back up, cactus the arms, and then we'll reach all the way up, send both hands the inside of the left foot, coming into lizard, just briefly here. And then we'll tuck those toes, come up for our extended side angle. Option for a block under that left hand. Maybe looking up towards the right fingertips. Pushing into the front foot, engaging through the core, coming up, warrior two. Reach up and back, peaceful warrior. And then windmill the arms down. Meeting in plank, and we'll flow through our vinyasa, meeting in downward dog. Okay, so we're gonna take that and add on a little bit. Find even more heart openers. Reaching the right toes up, 3-point. Coming through our twisted cheetah, and then we're gonna shoot that leg through, sending all the way into the right hand, come through fallen star. So those left fingertips can be in a long line, or maybe you begin to really open up through the heart. Find more of a back bend here. And then we'll come back down, bring both hands down. If you want a little challenge here, lift up that foot, come through cheetah, and then send the toes back up. Carve a line down the center of the mat, meeting in crescent or warrior one, whatever you prefer. Interlace the fingers, sending the chest down, humble warrior. And then from here, we're gonna come through warrior three. So you're welcome to keep the bind here. For a little challenge, we're gonna begin to tiptoe those left toes up. Meeting in warrior three. So we want the left toes to be dialed down towards the mat. If the bind is too much, you're welcome to release and bring the hands to heart center. We'll just be here for one more breath. And then we'll slowly transition up into stork. Nice job. Finding our drishti here, an unmoving place to focus our gaze. And then we're gonna come into dancer. So keeping that left leg lifted, we're gonna send the heel back towards our booty. Reach for the top of the foot. Your right hand can come to your heart, or maybe you reach it up. Pressing the top of the foot into the hand as we slowly lift that back leg up. If you feel like you have the space here, maybe you begin to seesaw down a little bit, bringing the chest down towards the earth. One more big breath here. And then we'll slowly release, shake it out. Inhale the arms up, high prayer. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. We're gonna meet back in downward dog, so however you'd like to get there. Maybe you flow, maybe you skip it. And we'll find that same sequence on the left. Inhale, left toes up, 3-point. Twisted cheetah, left knee to right elbow. And then we're gonna shoot that leg through, coming into fallen star. Sending the hips up. And then slowly coming down, bringing both hands to the mat. Maybe you bring the knee into the chest first, shoot the leg back up, and then step it through. Pausing here, and then we'll come up, crescent lunge. Finding our bind. Inhale, exhale, come down, humble warrior. Breathing here. And then we'll begin to slowly shift all of the weight into that left foot, coming up through warrior 3, with or without the bind, your choice. Embracing the shakes, showing yourself some grace and compassion here, even if it's not perfect. Slowly release, come up through stork, establishing our balance, engaging those stabilizing muscles, and then we'll meet in dancer. So grabbing the top of the right foot, left hand can come to the heart, or maybe you reach it up, pressing the foot into the hand. This side might look a little different than the other side. Just knowing that that is completely normal. We're not always going to be even. Slowly releasing, shake it out. We'll inhale the arms up and exhale. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you flow through one final vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then we'll just drop to the knees here. Come down through child's pose. Honoring your efforts. Honoring yourself for showing up. Sometimes that is the hardest part. We'll slowly come up, meeting in tabletop. Last little bit of movement here. We'll send all the way into the left palm, reach the right arm up. Really focusing on opening up through the heart here, and then we'll thread the needle. Option to extend those left fingertips to the top of the mat, or maybe you wrap it behind. If you have joined me live, then you know that tomorrow is Valentine's Day, which I think I've realized that Valentine's Day is maybe my favorite holiday. We'll slowly unwind here. Whenever I was younger, we'll switch sides, left palm comes up. When I was younger, I used to get so mad that there were songs for other holidays, but there wasn't a song for Valentine's Day. So I made my dad help me write a song for Valentine's Day. And I just think that is probably the best way that you can love somebody. He's really good at playing the guitar, so he used his talents to bring something to life for me. I will not sing it here, but if you're lucky, maybe I'll send you a voice note of me singing it, which I do to my family every year. We'll send the hips back. Child's pose. It's called It's Valentine's Day. Brilliant. I know, right? We'll slowly roll up, meeting in hero's pose. Maybe closing the eyes here. bringing the hands wherever feels comfortable, maybe heart center. You can bring them down to the legs. Maybe you find a little hug again. And would love to share a little mantra with you before we wrap up. So keeping the eyes closed. This mantra says, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. I encourage you to take that mantra with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week. And just knowing that you have permission to show yourself love and compassion no matter what is going on in your life. You are worthy of that self-love. We'll blink the eyes open, inhale the arms up, gathering in all of the beautiful, loving energy from our practice and sealing it down through heart center. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. I'll see you next time.